Social media feeds are flooded with happiness quotes. We read quotes like the following: "Happiness is like a butterfly. If you chase it, it will probably remain out of your grasp. But if you relax, the butterfly might just land on your arm." We ingest these quotes with our morning caffeine and we feel motivated for about 17 seconds. Then happiness slips away and we start the daily grind as all the completely negative news fills us with anxiety. What if there are actions we can take to go from brain fogged and blurry to blissful and brilliant? Ancient wisdom and modern data science tells us there is. We can break down quotes and learn to act in ways that make us forget about happiness because we are happy. I've compiled a list of 9 quotes on happiness and I've broken them down into simple actions that can produce lasting happiness as a byproduct. This is a video about how to be happy. Happiness can be difficult, but it's not complicated. We have books like The Happiness Hypothesis by Jonathan Haidt that mix ancient wisdom with modern data science to uncover what brings this elusive state of flow. Many years ago, after going through a crippling depression, I searched and found tools on how to heal, grow, and prosper. More than 2 fun decades later, and here I am, living happily and enjoying the ride. Let's dive deeper into 9 quotes that I know will bring happiness as a byproduct when acted upon. Number 1. Happiness lies in the joy of achievement and the thrill of creative effort. Franklin Delano Roosevelt. When it comes to lasting happiness, I disagree with the first part of this quote. But I agree with the last part. Let's break it down into 2 parts. Happiness lies in the joy of achievement. When we achieve something, we experience euphoria, but the euphoria is short-lived. Happiness wanes without the next thing to achieve. Always have the next dream, and then take 1 step in that direction today. Now, let's look at the last part of the quote. Happiness lies in the thrill of creative effort. Science has proven how we are happy when we make progress. Our brains reward us with feel-good chemicals when we complete a step in the direction of a dream, especially when we are fully immersed in each stride. Here is a classic Stoic quote. "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." Seneca. In this quote, legendary Stoic Seneca teaches us how we need to focus on the next step instead of staring at the top of the mountain. Anxiety expands within us when we worry about the future. Practice immersing yourself into bite-sized tasks. If you are writing a book, then immerse yourself in writing the next sentence instead of worrying about how many chapters you have left to write. Now, a quote from the former First Lady. "Happiness is not a goal, it's a byproduct." Eleanor Roosevelt. In my experience, Eleanor Roosevelt could not be more accurate, and her quote lines up perfectly with the principles in the book, The Happiness Hypothesis. Happiness is a byproduct of friends, creative projects, health, community, and anticipating the joy of an upcoming event such as travel. It's overwhelming to think about taking action in all the aforementioned areas. But when we take small steps daily in each area, we get big results over time. For example, in the area of health, start with 1 pull-up per day and 10 minutes on a mini trampoline. Now, a quote from a talented singer-songwriter. "Happiness is like a cloud. If you stare at it long enough, it evaporates." Sarah McLachlan. In this quote, Sarah reminds us how the euphoria from our achievements is fleeting. After time passes, the joy from what we achieve evaporates. Our purpose comes from our current circumstance. If we are depressed, our purpose is healing. If we are unhappy about a lack of income, our purpose is adding value in the world. And if we are wealthy and creative, our purpose might be philanthropy or mentoring. Start a morning journaling routine. Write at least 3 sentences per morning to help you figure out what's next given your current situation. Next, here's a quote that I expanded upon, originally from John Burroughs. The secret of happiness is something to do, something to look forward to, and someone to share with. The first part of this quote is John Burroughs. The secret of happiness is something to do. I added 2 more parts because I felt the quote was incomplete. Having something to do does contribute to our happiness, but we need to like what we're doing, and we need something to look forward to and someone to share with if we desire long-lasting happiness. If you are stuck on choosing your next project, start down a direction based on a hunch. Something positive will come from it. If you need something to look forward to, book a trip or a concert or set up a date. If you need someone to share with, make time with a friend or take small steps to find new friends. Now, let's learn from the world's greatest hockey player. Procrastination is one of the most common and deadliest diseases, and its toll on success and happiness is heavy. Wayne Gretzky. In this quote, legendary hockey player Wayne Gretzky reminds us how the pain of regret is greater than the pain of taking action. Procrastination robs us of the feel-good chemicals produced by our brains. Procrastination increases worry and anxiety. For those of us with procrastination issues, pick up a copy of Atomic Habits by James Clear. Number 7. Action may not bring happiness, but there is no happiness without action. William James. In this quote, legendary American philosopher William James reminds us to replace bad habits with good habits. Good habits start with tiny actions repeated daily. Choose an area that you want to improve in and start with one small daily step. For example, read 1 paragraph daily, or do 1 push-up, or say hi to a cute stranger no matter how weird you feel. Number 8, give a man health and a course to steer, and he'll never stop to trouble about whether he's happy or not. George Bernard Shaw. This quote by George Bernard Shaw summarizes everything we've covered so far. That happiness is a byproduct of going on a journey in key areas of life. Happiness is something we don't think about when we enjoy the journey because we're already happy. Number 9. All happiness depends on courage and work. Honoré de Balzac. This is one of my favorite happiness quotes because courage is required for everything we've covered. It takes courage to live life on your own terms. It takes courage to be vulnerable in a great relationship. It takes courage to make new friends because you have to talk to strangers. It takes courage to invest in cryptocurrency or real estate or stocks or ETFs. Taking action in all these key areas is overwhelming. But when we take small steps every day in each area, we get big results. Start today by stripping away the noise and take 1 small step in the direction of your dream so that every day you become a little more happy. Thank you for watching.